So today I was reading about After the Bell, which is an investigation ID show about Saved by the Bell and all the darkness after the bell.
Yes.
And I thought, oh, I think I know about some of the darkness, but obviously I don't know about all of it. So I start watching After the Bell. If there's one thing I know about this show, no matter who's been in it, everyone seems to have watched this show, especially the guys that are like 10 years younger than me or 15 years younger. All of you guys grew up on it.
Yeah, I love this show. I still love this show.
So, and I knew this show was a winner when I saw the advanced clips that had a highlight of one of the friends of Dustin Diamond crying while describing something. I'm like, how could you be shooting a show about Saved by the Bell and end up crying? But
I would have guessed that nobody even cried at his funeral.
Probably not.
No,
I agree.
I've met him.
They were cheering. Yeah, didn't he try to get us to buy his house on a land contract?
He wanted us to call the bank.
That's what it was.
To bitch out this banker. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. We don't know anything about his side of the story. Why would we do that?
Why would we do it anyway?
Dude, I had to work with him in, did
he stab you?
Kansas. No, yeah, he stabbed me once and then went to jail. Yeah, he wanted to get coke off this guy, so he ends up going and buying an 8-ball, and we're standing there, and I'm watching Screech Powers buy coke. And he's like, he goes, hey, will you carry it? I'm like, no. I swear to God. He goes, well,
but I'm Screech.
Yeah, that's essentially what he said. He goes, well, if I get caught, I would be in the news. And I go, that's cool. I'd be in jail, and it's not my coke.
Yeah.
So now we're in his hotel room because he insists I go there, and I'm just watching Screech Powers blow rails.
That's awesome.
While I'm sober. And I'm just looking at him. He goes, how do I know you're not a cop? I go, I don't know. I'm funnier than you. And he goes, all right. And then he just keeps doing coke. But he would get girls.
Oh, I believe
it.
it.
Wow.
He's Screech.
No shit.
That's why, though. Just so they can be
a
like
novelty.
Somewhere, a girl's going, I sucked Dustin Diamond's dick.
And then they're who's Dustin Diamond?
Yeah, you know.
Screech. Oh, what?
It's like getting teabagged by Urkel.
Was his name Screech Powers?
Yes.
Screech Powers was his name.
I didn't know his last name.
Yeah,
Remember he was Jim Harbaugh's cousin? Harbaugh showed up on an episode.
I do remember that.
Watching him do coke was one of the highlights of my life, though. I just never thought I'd see it.
Wow.
He was
Which
a very
he should
broken
carry
man.
the coke, because if he got, the cop might have been a Saved by the Bell fan.
Dude, the next day he wanted to drive to the other club with me, and I'm like, why? You have your own car. And he's like, I just would prefer it. And I go, great. So I got up early and left so he wouldn't be anywhere near me.
I'm Jim Harbaugh.
Oh, God.
The show premiered in November of 1989. And
Good Morning, Miss Bliss.
Yeah, it blew up pretty quickly. Yeah, Good Morning, Miss Bliss was the original show.
Haley
The Screech
Mills.
was on.
Yep.
And then when they... This is so weird to me. I actually laughed out loud thinking about this. When that show was not going to be continued, NBC bought 3 of the characters from the show. They're like, they actually negotiated a fee to get Screech. And was it Mario?
Mario
No.
Lopez.
No, Mario
oh,
Lopez
no,
got
Mario wasn't in
replaced. It would have been Zach Morris.
Okay.
And Lisa
Turtle. Yeah.
Lisa Turtle.
They bought those 3 characters, and then they added the other ones.
They added a muscular guy that looked like the original guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I think Mickey was his name originally.
Yeah.
And then we got to have what was his name in the show? Why am I
AC Slater.
AC Slater.
He knew how to sit in a chair backwards if anybody did.
He was pretty fucking cool. Man.
Yeah, he was.
So when the show
he
really
owned the Max.
starts taking off, they're doing these mall tours, and they were showing them. It was like, oh my God, there's like 10,000 people in the mall. They're out the door. It's absolute madness. And the fan mail is flying in because it's pre-internet and all that. Dustin Diamond got the most fan mail, which surprised me.
His dick pics on Polaroid.
Is that just because
he's the comic relief?
I
right?
guess.
I mean, he was really the goofball.
Yeah, he was the underdog of the crew.
I could see that.
And then in season 2, it was syndicated, which meant it was played all over. In some markets, it'd be played like 5 times a day, every day of the week. So it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. They were making, they said, $15 million in ads. That was the first season. So I'm sure it was more than that afterwards. Meanwhile, Mario Lopez is making $1,500 an episode.
I was going to say they didn't make much money, and I don't believe they got residuals either.
No. That's unbelievable, though. Wow. $1,500 for that?
He
was a huge star.
Yeah.
I know. And they said that the reason they did it is because No one knows Mario Lopez. No one knows Dustin Diamond. So it's kind of take it or leave it.
What did Mr. Belden get? What did Dennis Haskins get?
I don't know what he got.
He got
probably
$1,500 a season.
Because he stayed with the show for a long time,
too.
too.
He was another one that,
It's your first job. You have no power. And so when they say
I
take
get
it or leave it, you
Yeah.
go, well, $1,500 is not bad. I mean, a week, that's
Yeah.
$6,000 a month. So anyway, with Dustin, his dad blew all the cash. And Dustin, when he was 18 and, he was entitled to his money, he's like,
what happened? He bought a Taurus?
there was no money. Yeah, Taurus. That's about all you could get. There was no money left. And he was, of course, so pissed, like, my dad blew all my money. And
I think I know what he spent it on, by the way, when you see him.
Oh.
They did show one clip of his dad, and he just had this fancy camera. It looked like, hey, I just bought this fancy camera. And I guess he said his dad didn't know how to manage money, but it sounded like his dad liked to buy shit is what it sounded like to me.
Mm-hmm.
So then all of a sudden it's on the show, the screen is dark. It starts to get light, and you see this head, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, it's Dustin Diamond's dad, who the piece of shit who spent all his money, and in cut one, he's going to tell us what happened. Look at his dad.
Oh, my God.
My name is Mark Diamond, and Dustin Diamond is my son.
Oh, you're the guy that blew all the money.
You might know Dustin Diamond as Screech from Saved by the Bell, but there were a lot of other aspects to Dustin.
God.
He sounds like him, doesn't he?
Wait for this
Listen
next
to his
shot.
voice.
Well, one of the things that was a big part of our life that almost nobody knows
Oh,
about.
my God.
Okay,
Does
how
he
much?
live on the island of Dr. Moreau?
He is the island.
How much does he weigh? He is huge.
I don't know,
I want to say,
450?
at least 400.
Well, he
500
has that
pounds.
thing where your penis has disappeared
Oh,
completely.
he hasn't seen it in years.
Yeah, because it's
By
like
the
his
way.
pants are so tight you can really make out his midriff bulge
It's like
completely.
every
And his-
pair of pants looks like a hippo's vagina.
Why is he tugging his shirt in?
There's no. Why would you
It's
do
a
that?
really bad call.
Can someone just put a blanket over him?
You got.
One disgusting person.
That cameraman, they know what they're doing.
Oh, there's
there.
definitely a blanket over him. It's called a tent. Whenever they kill all the bugs in your house,
Look how long that zipper is.
dude. That zipper. That
It's
zip.
under a lot of pressure.
They're just Humpty Dumpty pants. What are they for?
Well, let the
You have, to go to a,
excuses.
you have to go to a special store to get. There's no way you.
Those are crazy.
Is that our family was dealing with hard
Well,
things.
we see you bought a lot of food from that picture.
Yeah, I had a lot of loss. I basically lost everything and everyone I ever
Except
cared
weight.
about, except for a couple of friends. And yeah, my sister was murdered when she was 16. Yeah, she disappeared on her way home from school, and a hunter found her in a field 3 days later.
Jesus.
And that's why he spent all of Dustin's money?
Is he comfort
That's
eating?
weird.
He's comfort eating now?
This gunshot top of the
They
head.
wrote it off
suicide.
as a suicide. But, I mean, my sister was right-handed, and she was shot in the left temple.
Oh.
So there's a conspiracy theory,
Dustin
too.
and his dad had already had a bunch of loss and
Dr.
grief
Drew.
around his
Why?
family.
Because it's a serious
Death of
story.
someone close to you is always hard.
Oh,
but
thank
the
you,
impact
Dr.
of not
Drew.
having closure or really accepting how they died can impact not just Dustin's dad, but the whole family.
Oh, thank God. Thank God they got Dr. Drew to
I
tell
would
us
have known that. So a murder would affect
Like
the whole family,
not just
Yeah.
one or two
Wow.
people.
Yep, and it could
Speaking
cause
of
Dustin's
whores.
money to be spent on things it wasn't supposed to be spent on. And it's not their fault.
By the way, just because we know what a liar Dustin Diamond is, I don't know if I believe his dad anytime his dad says anything.
No, I don't believe his dad either. And it was driving me crazy that his dad has rosacea, and it appears that he doesn't know he has this when your face gets real red.
Oh, yeah.
Because I had rosacea once, so I'm always noticing
not
when
easy.
other people have it. And he fucking has bad rosacea, and I really want to call him and go, would you get some Metro Gel, please?
He is white though with lipstick though.
Yeah.
Like his face is cracking, but he's clearly not gone out a lot.
Well, I mean, I don't think he's very ambulatory.
Yeah, it's true. Ever since DoorDash, there's no reason to leave the house.
Can't get out of his pants either.
All right, let's get
He's
back
grafted
to
to that couch.
He's like the fridge. Remember Fridge?
Oh, yeah.
Peter Perry?
yeah,
Would
he
just
never left the
pee?
chair. He never got out of the chair. He'd pee in the chair. He'd take a dump in the chair. It was a disaster. Let's go to cut two, though, and hear more from Lazy Ass.
He gets cast in Saved by the Bell, and by law, you can't have a minor on the set completely unsupervised.
It was a legal requirement that either a parent or a guardian was there. So a guardian you would have to pay.
I think all of the parents that were on Saved by the Bell, we were all determined to be there. Mark Paul's mother was always there.
If I wasn't there,
Yeah, the dad probably
'cause I
worked.
was working sometimes, my mother was there.
Dustin's mother was working for what had been the phone company. But when Ryan had his medical bills, we were forced into bankruptcy.
The kid that died.
We just don't have the income we used to have. And we got to a point where we had to make a decision. I gave up my job so I could leave and go to the set.
Oh, well, that seems kind of like maybe that's why you were spending all his money, because you didn't have a job.
Yeah, that could be.
Maybe your wife should have been there since she was so upset about all that stuff, and you could have worked and maybe made more money, and then with Dustin's money, all of you would have been ahead.
Yeah,
But
also,
instead,
from what I've heard in Hollywood, don't you think they would have been like, oh, no, we understand if you don't want to be on the set, someone's dad?
they would get an adult to look after you, or
Right,
you would hire someone to do that. I mean, it seems to look like, did Mark Paul Gosselaar's parents spend all his money too?
No.
Cut 3. This is Dustin's friend and his dad, and it's more excuses for his dad acting like Mr. Big Stuff and blowing all his cash.
His dad gave that up to go make sure that Dustin became successful.
He tells the press that my parents took my money.
Yeah.
How did it feel that he was blaming you?
Well, it really made me upset. And I told him, why are you throwing me under the bus when I can't pop myself on television and go, no.
Dustin's agent would take out her 10% commission. Anything left over, we had to cover certain things like taxes,
It's $150.
gasoline, obviously, headshots. Every
Yes,
fan
it
letter
is.
wanted the same thing. Can you send us an 8x10 picture, autographed,
You didn't have
thousands
to do
of
that.
letters?
But see, we had to pay for that.
No, you didn't.
This didn't leave
Yeah, that's
much
not true.
money for us to do anything. In fact, nothing.
So it wasn't like he was taking money from Dustin.
Yeah, they had to spend it on Dustin.
He was just a loser. That's all. I mean, the kid runs into $6,000 a month. Is like, holy shit! Everybody, quit your jobs.
Yeah, we're into money.
Really? You couldn't do anything other than quit your job and go watch him on the set, even though he was only making $6,000 a month. That seems nuts.
I feel doubly rich ever since I shot his sister in a field.
Because the other kids on that show were good looking. They probably made money by doing like the Tiger Beat magazine shoots
maybe.
and all that. That's how they would make more money
Endorsements.
than him, right?
Oh, that's true. They were on the cover of everything.
He still should have had some way to make money outside the show, you would think.
Stand up.
Well, eventually, yeah.
Stand up, oh, yeah.
Boy, that was good, too.
Okay, so
A sex tape. He made money on a sex tape that he faked.
And
Yeah.
his stunt dong.
A stunt dong.
oh, that's right, he made a porn film.
His Nestle Quick Sanchez.
The next cut is about Lark Voorhees, and Dustin Diamond's dad. He jumps in on this topic too. I don't know why he's talking about it, like he's such a fucking expert. But I guess they left her behind when they went to the college years.
Yeah.
Which is very sad.
I said, they don't want Lark. And I told him, I said, this is the first time that I no longer believe in the show.
Dun dun dun!
Wait, I had to pause it. He told who? The producers of Saved by the Bell?
Okay.
Did they go,
I guess we'll have to
Dustin
cancel the
Diamond's dad,
show.
Why do we care what you think about anything?
Dustin Diamond's dad, who spends all his money, doesn't believe in the show anymore.
Plus, I don't think it was a racial thing. It was just a late night. It was like a primetime sitcom that failed.
She was kind of weird too.
Yeah, I don't. Well, she was also the rich girl.
She's
I don't know.
the least likable one. I mean,
she was
Yeah,
basically the black trim that a nerd was chasing.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. I'm not saying anything.
No, you're
racist.
right.
I'm not.
They were
look,
paying
I like-
primetime money more than likely, so they probably didn't want to have a cast of that many people.
Yeah, that's all it comes down to.
They got Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
That's true.
Yeah.
She's hot.
Elizabeth Berkley, yeah.
Isn't Tiffany Amber Thiessen? She's really cute, isn't she?
Yeah. Was Elizabeth Berkley in the college? I don't know.
No,
if she was,
no,
she
she
wasn't
did not
in
make the
college
cut.
years.
Wow.
No, it was pretty much just Tiffany, and then there were new girls, right?
Wait, Dave knows so much about this show.
I did. I'm not kidding. I'm not even going to pretend. I was in 5th grade when the college years came out, and I was excited. And Tiffany,
so
I love Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Yeah. Mike liked her a lot, too.
Still do.
And
just
I
couldn't
told
say her
him, I
name.
said, this is the first time that I no longer believe in the show. Because
oh no,
I'm almost ready to cry. It hurt her. It was a stupid decision.
Look at that rosacea. Holy shit.
He's so full of shit.
I know. You're about to cry. What are you crying about?
I
You
didn't
spent
tell
all
him
your
not-
kids' money. You're not crying about that.
I didn't tell him not to take the job or anything. But, I mean, other than that.
Look at that still of him about to cry.
He did. He actually managed some tears.
Really?
Later on.
God, I hope you bought 2 plots when you buried your son.
So,
I don't know why I hate him so much.
when they get on to
Because he stole Dustin's money.
Exactly. He seems like such a garbage person.
he's such a piece
That
of
whole
shit.
family.
Yeah.
Dustin is the only one who makes it onto Saved by the Bell, the new class.
Yes.
Everyone else is like,
Well,
I don't want to typecast. I got it off this fucking kiddie show. and do something."
Belding made
Dennis
it.
Haskins comes.
Right? Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I believe
That's right.
he also did 1 episode of West Wing, and that's about it.
That's all?
Yeah, but he didn't do much. I saw an interview with him on that, and he's like, I grew a mustache to change my acting range. And you're like,
We've interviewed him.
Well, I'm
We
trying to
might
remember.
Still have his
why-
number. Is he alive?
Mark, why did we interview Belding? I can't remember.
Because he's Mr. Belding. I don't know what he
Wasn't there
was doing.
something? Didn't something happen though?
Yeah, there was a
some
scandal.
impetus.
I think there was a scandal with
No,
him.
we interviewed him for something legitimate. I don't know what he was promoting.
I swore he was
Something
part
ludicrous,
of a scandal,
yeah.
though.
Yeah, I could swear there was some complicated reason, and we miraculously got a hold of him. Like maybe we
We've
found
called
his
him a
number.
few times since
We did.
legitimately interviewed
Well, he
him,
became our Saved by the Bell expert.
Yeah.
In the final cut, Mr. Big Stuff, Dustin Diamond's dad,
He's really
talking
the star of this show, isn't he?
kind of
After the bell.
In the sense
Actually-
of a ball of gas.
Mr. Big Stuff, I mean Dustin Diamond, because he's still on the show when everybody else is gone except Mr. Belding. And I never heard this story. He's so, like, he's telling people, like, I'm going to get you fired. I mean, he's really, like, thinks he's hot shit because he's the oldest guy in the show. And so he's really throwing his weight around. You'll never work in this town again. That kind of stuff. So it's funny. He loses his shit here and pulls a knife on someone on Saved by the Bell. Check this out. This is nuts.
Soon enough, there was an argument between Dustin Diamond and a cast member. I can't even remember what started it exactly, but here's Dustin Diamond saying, I could have you fired. Very quickly, it led to Dustin pulling out a butterfly knife.
You think he did the whole?
It's a very physically threatening thing.
was
So
a
everybody's trying to
switch
say,
cone.
back off, everybody cool down. Finally, it ends up with Dustin. He didn't attempt to strike him with the knife, but it ends up with him in tears and he runs off.
I have trouble making sense of Dustin's behavior
Oh,
some of the
Dr.
time.
Drew.
That's not good. That's violent.
I guess
Thanks
my
for that
best
insight.
read on that situation was that
Why
he's
is
pulling
Rip
out all
Taylor
the
with-
stops
here with
to
all this
display his
info?
power, but reached this emotional crescendo with these threats. And then the reality, I think, comes in of like, you're not going to stab him. You're not going to be able to get him fired. I think running off and crying was the only route available.
They told me that there was something that happened on the set, and Dustin threatened somebody, and I went to a taping, I think, the next week, and we sat down and talked to him.
Oh, great
A lot of
job.
people don't realize that he was dealing with hard things.
Oh, more excuses from this
He
guy.
already lost his brother. Now, Dustin's mother, she had been diagnosed with cancer.
What, so he pulls a
And
knife on
she
somebody?
went
What else you gonna
downhill
do?
Pretty quickly, and Dustin saw that happening.
Funny, I don't remember pulling a knife on anybody when my mom died.
Yeah, I remember my dad dying, and I don't recall pulling. You're going to get fired.
Throwing your weight around.
What a piece of shit. Can't you just see him acting like Mr. Big Stuff, though, with a new cast?
But and also
he
it
couldn't
is
resist.
It is plausible because years later he did stab a guy.
He did.
Yeah.
On Christmas Day.
Yeah,
Yep.
so I think it's very true.
on Christmas Day.
Isn't that
Mark
the
was really
saddest
inspired
thing?
that.
It was
Not only did he
Christmas
stab
Day.
somebody, he stabbed him on Christmas Day.
Exactly.
It was even worse.
Of all days to stab someone, man.
He's alone in a bar on Christmas Day
in the middle of Wisconsin.
It always takes us back to the infamous firing at 105.1 because it was bad enough that our sister radio station, they let go of the whole staff because they changed format, but they did it Easter weekend. It's like, would it have been better on the Monday following Easter weekend? Really? But that's how horrible those people are. They fired people on Easter weekend. Oh, my God. They always do that. They love seeing it.
Yeah.
They fired people over Christmas.
Makes them seem-
They fired people over New Year's. They fired people on President's Day. What the fuck?
It is pretty funny, though, that Screech Powers is just sitting at a bar, and it's like, Merry Christmas, Screech. This one's on the house.
I know. Why did he? What was the fight about at the bar? Does anybody remember?
I believe he insulted his career or something, wasn't it?
Oh, my. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
probably. I don't know what else there would be to say to Screech.
Yeah, he says that he was defending his fiance's honor. Okay, whatever that
so
means.
honorable.
They were harassing his girlfriend, Amanda Schultz.
We were walking to my car, and people would go, "Hey, Screech," and he would turn around and go, "My name is Dustin." And then in the car, which I will admit, good parallel parker. That's it. But in the car, though, when we got there, because I was having trouble parallel parking, so I'm not going to lie, Screech Powers gave me a tip, and it worked. But we got
I
in
love
the
how you
car.
call him Screech Powers.
Yes.
Mr. Powers.
Yeah. But when I'm like, dude, people know you as Screech. They're not being mean to you. They just don't know your name.
Yeah,
and he's
it's a
like,
compliment.
And he's like, I guess that's kind of true. I'm like, you don't have to like snap at them. They're just trying to say hi. And he's like, no, I mean, it's just you play that character. And I'm like, but they're here
It's
because
not
of that
pejorative.
character, dude.
They're doing it out of love.
Yeah, like these people are excited to see you, and you're turning around like, my name is Dustin Diamond.
I know, and truly, they don't know your real name.
They
That's part of the
don't.
problem.
Right, they just
Maybe
know
if you're
you
a better
as the-
comedian, they would figure it out.
Yeah, if I were to see Urkel, I would call him Urkel. I don't know his real name.
Or Stefan.
It's Mr. Jaleel White.
Oh, okay.
How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good a comedian was he?
3 to 4.
3 to 4? I would think he could like
You're being
handle
kind.
himself on stage.
He could.
would be comfortable, but
I
yeah.
I think he would snap halfway through a set.
He
out of
got
anger.
better. That was the thing. When he first started, he was horrific, and then he did like years later, he was better.
Yeah, he seemed pretty unstable.
But yeah, he wasn't good. I mean, I remember one time he was at the Ann Arbor Comedy Showcase, and he basically gave a 40-minute lecture on ecstasy to a crowd that's just like, what is happening?
Yeah, he was really fucking up too, and there was a while when he was talking huge shit like he was making giant money doing comedy and all kinds of stuff.
Well, I
and he
mean,
wasn't.
compared to the TV money he made, he certainly was.
Yeah, maybe that's true.
In his book.
Even if he
Remember
gets
his
60%
book?
Yeah.
of a door, he's doing better.
Well, I remember
Well,
we
his
found
book
out
was a lie.
that he was doing stand up, and it was in like a school lunchroom or something, some ridiculous date, and there were like 12 people there, and his career was not going well.
Right.
I don't think he was getting booked at really outstanding venues sometimes. Although, Detroit's a great place to do comedy. He probably had crowds here.
He did have crowds here. I don't want to call him out, but Mark's my friend and wouldn't mind. Ridley wouldn't book him. He got offered and was like, no. That's why you don't see a lot of TikTok acts there and stuff either.
Well, that's why Mark has a great reputation. 'cause
Yes,
he wouldn't book a guy like that.
He just wants you to watch good comedy. He doesn't want, just random, yeah.
Has Vinny from Jersey Shore played Detroit? He probably has.
I'm sure he has, but there's a lot of venues now where you could play. So
Yeah.
it is possible.
I know.
He may have done the token.
He was drawing a crowd, and I watched him, and right away I was annoyed, like, oh my God, just because you're on this stupid show, you should not just start booking comedy dates. That's just so lame.
I honestly think with the way that it goes now, where people just want to see the person who was famous, he'd probably be doing way better right now. I think if he would have gotten past that arc of whatever, what did he die of?
cancer.
Yeah.
Lung cancer.
Dustin. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so if he,
Dustin.
yeah,
He probably would.
I think he'd be doing better now.
Yeah.
He'd definitely be doing like conventions and signing stuff. People would go up to him at a convention and get an autograph.
If he wasn't a dick.
Yeah,
I know. That always comes through
he
too.
couldn't get over the Screech thing instead of embracing it.
But there's a thing now where like he was washed up, but then everybody's come back from that. Like just because the internet is now everything's timeless, everything just is there. So your fame is everlasting. So I think he'd be bigger now.